Let's take a look at the brand new Marvel Legends Silver Sable from the Kingpin Build-A-Figure wave. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today our Marvel Legends reviews continue with this Kingpin Build-A-Figure wave, and in front of me we have Silver Sable, aka Silver Sablenova, and I'm very happy when I get figures of characters I don't have on the shelf yet, and I'm yet to get Silver Sable, so happy with that. I know she sort of had a resurgence recently as she was heavily featured in the new Spider-Man game, but she is an old school comic mercenary that is definitely tangled with Spider-Man in the past. She also comes with a Build-A-Figure piece arm for Kingpin, so yeah, looking forward to this one. On the side we get a nice picture of her from the comics. On the back, as always, you get a write-up, a product shot, and of course a list of all the figures in the wave you need to build the Kingpin Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Silver Sable. So again, happy to have this figure as part of the collection. Let's hope she's good when I take it out the box. And here we have Silver Sable out of the box, looking very nice. As you know, as I've mentioned, I always like getting characters I am yet to have in figure form, and I do not have a Silver Sable. Now, as I've mentioned, she is an old school 90s sort of villain, frenemy of Spider-Man, but a whole new generation know who she is now because she was quite heavily featured in the new Spider-Man game on the PS4. But trust me, she's been around for a while, and this figure looks great. It's nice to have a female mercenary, as there doesn't seem to be too many floating around. Now, she doesn't come with many accessories, and I apologise that she's standing with her legs wide open. The legs have come out of the package a little bit warped, but I can fix that with some hot water, but I'll do it after the review. But she stands fine for the time being. So she does come with a couple of guns, which are like, she does have like special tech and futuristic tech. So these could be like futuristic tech guns, but to be fair, they just look like Nerf guns. But I'll show you them in a minute. She also comes with a Build-A-Figure arm for Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, and I will be doing a full review of Wilson Fisk Kingpin once I've reviewed all the figures in this wave. So you know what to do, hit that subscribe button, check out the playlist, and come back later. Now, obviously, she's got different shades of grey, not quite 50, but they're all, well, silver, obviously, she's Silver Sable, but I've got a white background, so I can't probably show her off as well as she looks, because she does look really nice. So I'm going to switch the background to back and show you. Here is a closer look at that gorgeous face sculpt. Honestly, it does look really nice. Wow, painted there. She's got silver eyebrows, didn't even realise that. But she must be dyeing them because they are not natural. But yeah, the lips look good, the eye paint looks good. And yeah, she looks really, really good. A solid face sculpt. And as you can see, the body is simply painted, but it works nice. Different shades of silver there. These harness pieces slip up and down quite a lot, sort of similar to the Cyclops figure. The belt is loose, of course, but it doesn't detach. This harness is attached, not attached, so you can just remove that over her shoulders if you take off her head. Not a problem. The hair sculpt is decent, but it's long, so you're not going to get her looking back a lot. And there is a tiny bit of detail. I don't know if it's coming across in camera. There is a tiny bit of paint detail, but not a lot. Her hair is very white. Still silver bandana. And again, moving down. The boots are not sculpted. They're just painted on. But she does look very nice, I'm not going to lie. So she's got her gloves and some trigger fingers. Of course, she's known for having a lot of guns. So she has 2 trigger fingers. And then these guns I was talking about, they're quite thick, but you can get her to hold them very well, to be fair. So there is one of them. Again, looks like a glorified Nerf gun or water pistol. But in the comic, she is ahead of technology. She does have loads of extra tech. So they could be futuristic style guns. But as you can see, she holds both of them. Not a problem at all. She is a mercenary after all. So there you go. I really like this figure. Again, I'm not going to go over articulation because it is the standard female articulation. Single jointed elbows, double jointed knees. There's some waist movement and all of that goodness. The hair is obviously restricted. It's restricting the neck movement. So yeah, you know what to expect when it comes to articulations with Marvel Legends. You should by now. But if you are curious about who Silver Sable is, then lucky for you, I have this segment that I like to call Silver Sablenova. Who is she? This is the part of the video where we ask the question, who is she? And I try and give you a little bit of information about the character this figure is inspired by. So, Silver Sable. Who is she? Silver Sablinova is a well-trained, well-equipped, professional mercenary. Her first appearance was The Amazing Spider-Man 265 in June of 1985. She is the leader of the World Pack and owner of Silver Sable International and is from a fictional Eastern European country. Both an ally and a foe of Spider-Man, depending on her interests and her mission. Silver Sable has crossed paths with both heroes and villains all over the Marvel Universe. There you go, so I hope that helped. Again, I do not claim to be an expert, but it is nice to have a little bit of information about the characters these figures are inspired by. Now, as mentioned, she is a mercenary with her own team called the World Pack, I believe. So if you do want some mercenary goons to sort of stand with her on the shelf, then here are some ideas. We have Padlin, of course, and I know a few people have army builded him, so maybe you could paint him different colours, maybe paint him silver, and you could have a mercenary guy. Or Scourge. I picked up a couple of these as well, just to have some generic fighting guys on the shelf, and both of them could be flanking Silver Sable, not a problem at all. Scourge looks quite good next to her, to be fair, so maybe get a couple of Scourges to flank her on your display, and yeah, she'll look good. Now switch to black again for this comparison, because if you pick up the brand new Walgreens exclusive Mystique figure, then you will get the interchangeable head of Lilandra. And a lot of people have been using this Silver Sable body as a base body for the Lilandra head. So let's try that right now. There's the head off, and the head fits on perfectly. She's got a bit of a long neck syndrome, but there you go. What do you think? I personally think it sits too high on the neck, but if you are going to customize it and get like a cape to sort of fill up that area, then it might work. I don't think it's perfect. I'm not going to be doing it myself personally. I'm going to wait to see what Hasbro are doing, because they do like to sneak heads in figures that we can use on bodies further down the line. I don't think Hasbro had the Silver Sable body intended for this, but it does look nice if that's what you want to do. Just for me personally, probably not. Next here we have Silver Sable compared to a couple of versions of Black Cat, so pick your poison. The modern version in this very wave, or the old school version. Now Sony were developing a silver and black film for quite some time before it sort of got put on the shelf, and I think they're now focusing on a Morbius film where Jared Leto has been cast as Morbius to sort of sit in the Venom universe. But these two are still options for Sony in the future, so we shall see which direction they go. And lastly, here we have Silver Sable compared to Pizza Spider-Man, and then the updated symbiote Spider-Man that come in this very Kingpin wave. So yeah, she looks good. She can fit into a modern or a classic looking display. So yeah, up to you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, as always, of this Silver Sable. Again, very happy to have her from this wave, as it's a new character I haven't had before. And she's looking very, very nice. So I am very happy. So you know what to do, guys. Check out the videos tab. Plenty of reviews on the channel. As always, there will be a playlist with every review from this particular wave before we get to Kingpin. So you know what to do. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. And as always, I shall see you on the next one.